This video is by Straight Goods News. SGNews.ca.
Yes.
The Europeans have recognized the Syrian opposition. Last night, President Obama recognized them. Canada is there. We're the only country, almost the only country now in the Western world that has failed to recognize the Syrian opposition as the legitimate representative of the Syrian people.
I think we should continue to work with our allies on this question. Realize that it is a fluid situation. Take the best advice available to us on the structure of that opposition and its viability. I've seen that there are several governments in Europe, as you correctly say, and the Americans are now moving in that direction. You know, we've lived through a lot since the Arab Spring. We've seen some of those countries come through it quite well and be on the road to democracy. We've seen others where the forces that replaced seem to be not much better than what was there before. So we have to be very careful. As someone who's always going to make peace as number one priority in world affairs when we do form a government in 2015, I want that to be our number one priority here. I'm extremely concerned about stockpiles of chemical weapons and what the effect on that could be. I want Canada to play a positive, constructive role. Tragically, the Canada that's being propulsed onto the world stage by Stephen Harper is no longer recognizable to us or to the rest of the world as an even-handed player that can be relied upon to work for peace. That should be our priority. If you define your priority, the rest follows suit. We should be working closer with our allies.
So at this point, you agree with the government's more cautious approach to not recognizing at this moment the Syrian opposition?
I think that what we have to do is work closely with our allies. We have to get the best information available. And at this stage of the game, I think that we have to be very prudent in our approach. And I think that's what we're doing.